Let me begin with a truth that has stood the test of time, cultures, and generations. Marriage is not built on love alone. Love is the spark, yes. Love is the dream. But communication, honest, consistent, and compassionate communication, is the heartbeat that keeps that dream alive. A marriage without communication is like a body without a pulse. It might look intact on the outside, but it's lifeless within. And so today, I stand before you not to lecture, but to remind you that the strength of your marriage is not measured by the number of anniversaries you've celebrated, the vacations you've taken, or the social media posts of perfect moments. No, the true strength of your marriage is found in the quiet conversations at midnight, the difficult discussions where truth is chosen over comfort, the vulnerable moments where fears are shared, and the courage it takes to listen, really listen, when your partner is not at their best. Communication in marriage is not about speaking, it's about connecting. It's not about exchanging words, it's about exchanging hearts. Think of communication as oxygen to your relationship. When it flows, your bond breathes, your love grows, and your trust deepens. But when it's blocked, by silence, by assumptions, by resentment, the relationship begins to suffocate. I've seen couples who once danced under the stars grow silent at the dinner table. I've seen partners who once finished each other's sentences become strangers in the same home. What happened? They stopped communicating. Maybe not entirely, but they stopped meaningfully communicating. The kind where you say, "How was your day?" and genuinely care about the answer. The kind where you say, "I'm hurting," and the other person doesn't retreat but leans in. 2. The myth of mind reading. So many marriages suffer not from a lack of love but from a dangerous assumption. If they really loved me, they'd just know. Let me tell you something clearly, your spouse is not a mind reader. Yes, they know you deeply. Yes, they may understand your body language. But even after years together, they are still not you. They don't live inside your mind. And it is unfair, even unkind, to expect them to meet needs you've never voiced. Want a healthier marriage? Then speak your truth, even when your voice shakes. Even when you're afraid of how it will be received. And listen, without defensiveness, when your spouse does the same. 3. The power of listening. If speaking is one wing of communication, listening is the other. You cannot fly with one. True listening is more than being quiet while the other person talks. It's silencing your own thoughts long enough to hear theirs. It's resisting the urge to fix, to judge, or to win an argument, and simply being present. How many times have we all made this mistake, planning our reply instead of hearing the pain? Or jumping to conclusions because we assumed tone instead of asking for clarity? Listening is love in action. When your partner speaks, especially in pain, your willingness to listen says, "You matter. Your experience matters. I'm not here to defeat you, I'm here to understand you." And in a world so noisy with distraction, being fully present is one of the most romantic things you can do. 4. The danger of silent suffering. Too many couples suffer in silence. Out of fear, out of pride, out of exhaustion, they stop sharing their truth because past efforts were met with criticism. Or maybe, they were met with silence. And so the walls go up. Slowly, quietly. Until two people are living next to each other, but no longer with each other. Please hear this, silence might avoid conflict, but it invites disconnection. It avoids discomfort, but it breeds loneliness. You may think you're protecting your partner by not saying how overwhelmed, angry, or unseen you feel. But the more you withhold, the more resentment grows. And resentment is a slow, silent killer of even the most passionate love. Open up, speak up, even if the conversation is hard. Especially if the conversation is hard. Because hard conversations create strong marriages. 5. The role of vulnerability. Vulnerability is not weakness. In marriage, it is courage. It's saying, "This is how I really feel," even if you're afraid of rejection. It's saying, "I need you," even when you're used to being strong. You cannot have intimacy without vulnerability. You can have companionship, yes. You can have routine. You can have a shared mortgage. But you won't have that soul-deep connection without letting each other see you. Truly see you. There's a beauty in baring your heart and having your partner hold it gently. And there's a sacred trust in being that safe place for them, too. 6. Communication through conflict. Let's be real. Every marriage has conflict. Two different people, two different pasts, two different brains, of course there will be friction. But conflict isn't the enemy. Unhealthy communication during conflict is. You see, some couples fight to be right. Others fight to be heard. But the healthiest couples, they fight to understand. Disagreements are opportunities for deeper connection, if approached with empathy, not ego. The next time you and your partner disagree, try saying, "Help me understand where you're coming from. What are you feeling right now? How can we get through this together?" These simple questions can de-escalate tension and turn a fight into a bridge. 7. The small things that matter most. Communication is not just in the big talks. It's in the small, everyday exchanges that build trust over time. The "good morning" kiss. The "how can I help today" text. The "I'm proud of you" out of nowhere. The "thank you" even after years together. The "I forgive you" when grace is needed. Never underestimate the power of little words spoken often. They are the glue of marriage. They are the reminder, day after day, that your love is alive. 8. Rebuilding broken communication. Maybe you're listening today and thinking, "But we've lost it. We barely talk. When we do, we argue. I don't know how to get back." First, take heart. Many couples have stood where you stand and found their way back through honest, consistent effort. Rebuilding starts not with perfect words, but with humble intention. Say, "I miss us." Say, "I want to try again." Say, "Let's talk." Not to fight, not to fix, just to connect. Seek counseling if needed. Read books together. Create space for weekly check-ins. Remove distractions and prioritize one another. You can restore what's been broken. The heartbeat of your marriage can beat strong again. 9. The role of appreciation. Let me offer a practical secret to keeping communication alive: appreciation. It is so easy to take our spouse for granted. Life is busy. Stress is high. The longer we're together, the more we forget to notice. But appreciation brings attention back to love. Tell your partner what you admire about them. Thank them for the things they do daily. Praise their efforts, their character, their sacrifices. Gratitude expressed out loud breathes warmth into the home. A simple, "I see you, and I'm grateful," can change the whole tone of a marriage. 10. Keep pursuing each other. Communication dies when curiosity dies. Keep pursuing each other. Keep asking questions. Keep exploring who your partner is becoming, because we are all evolving. Don't assume you know everything there is to know about the one you love. Ask them, "What's been on your mind lately? What's something you've been afraid to say? What can I do to make you feel more loved this week?" These questions invite closeness. They communicate, "I want to know you. Still. Always." To every couple listening, hear this from the depths of my heart. Your marriage is worth fighting for. And communication is your greatest weapon. Not against each other, but for each other. It's not always easy. Some days, it will feel awkward. Some conversations will sting. But the alternative, silence, distance, misunderstanding, is far more painful. Let your marriage breathe. Let it beat with honesty. Let it live through laughter and tears, questions and confessions, forgiveness and celebration. Speak love. Listen with grace. Choose connection. Again and again. Because at the end of the day, communication isn't just part of marriage. It is the lifeblood that keeps love alive. Thank you.